Hello everyone and welcome to Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke. My name is Inkdisk, and for those not familiar with the concept, a Nuzlocke is a fan-imposed challenge for the Pokemon games that follows three main rules. First, you can only catch the first Pokemon you meet in an area. Fail for whatever reason, and that's that area done. Second, you have to name your Pokemon. This is encouraging you to grow more attached to a Pokemon you might otherwise have ignored if you were playing a normal game. Third, and most important, if a Pokemon faints, it's dead. There's no going to a Pokemon Center, no using revives, no exceptions. All you can do is release it to the wild or put it into permanent storage. Additionally, there are clauses a person can do to increase or decrease the difficulty of the challenge. For my own run, I've chosen the following. Battle mode is set. This means that swapping out Pokemon in the middle of a fight will cost a turn. Alternate means of obtaining Pokemon, such as in-game trades, gifts, and overworld sprites, are allowed. If in a new area I encounter a Pokemon I already obtained, I can retry until I encounter something new. Once entered, a gym cannot be exited until beaten or my entire party wipes. And finally, legendary Pokemon are off limits. If somehow I encounter one, I have to kill it. With all of that in mind, let's get this started. Oh, I like this music. It's got a sort of determined feel to it. And we got a little intro to go with it. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin! I like that. Hey, it's Professor Oak! Looks good. I remember when he looked like a little 8-bit sprite.
Hello there! Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl?
I think we're going to be a boy this time. We'll see how we are in future Nuzlockes and whether or not we stick with that, but I think for now, just do this. Mostly because I like the design for red.
Let's begin with your name. What is it?
Okay, what are we gonna name ourselves? Sound it out. See what feels right. Adrian? No, Andrew? No. Berry, barley? No. Cha? So cha what? Well, there's like chai, well that's a T. Charles, but I don't feel like a Charles with that design. But I like the R. No, back R. How about Charon? Yeah, because it's the guy who drives the ferry boat in the land of the dead. You know, you give him 2 gold coins and you get safe passage or whatever. I think it's in, like, biblical mythology and not Greek, but I could be mixing the two up. Either way, it's pretty fitting considering what the rules of the Nuzlocke are, so we'll go with that.
Great, so your name is Charon.
Oh, yes.
This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name again?
Now, a friend of mine suggested a name, and I really like it, so we're going to go with it. I want J. Nuz. Short for John Nuzlocke. I like to believe that his first name is Hugh.
Or was it J. Nuz?
Oh, yes.
That's right, I remember now. His name is Januz. Charon! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventure with Pokemon awaits. Let's go!
Oh, that music hits so hard. Like, the last time I ever was in Pallet Town was Pokemon Yellow, and I still remember this tune. Okay, first order of business, get into the PC. There is always a potion, and we are going to need it. Because if every fainting, or every battle, there's a chance that, you know, someone dies, I'm going to need all the heals I can get. Hey, Mom. Right, all boys leave home someday. Said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Alright, well, I'll go see him. You're a bit, forlorn, I think is the term. But yeah, you'll cheer up sooner or later. You got Mr. Mime to keep you company. Hey, little girl, what you got? Is that right? Oh, look, look! Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't set it to set yet. There we go. Everything else can stay the same. And, actually, I'll save this for when we get to my Pokemon selection. Hey, I remember you. You're the guy who talks about technology, right? Yeah, technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. I love you, guy. You're just so excited for the idea of turning Pokemon into data. Alright, who are you people? I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Alright, are you an aide as well? Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Alright, are you one of them, or are you just some random person who wandered in? And you are another aide? Hey, Januz! You waiting for the professor too?
What, it's only Charon? Gramps isn't around.
Okay. Can I get my Pokemon then? Those are Pokeballs contain Pokemon. I know. See, those are the Pokedexes. I remember back in Pokemon Yellow, these were just basically big books that were saying open on the table. Now they actually look like a Pokedex. Alright, so... got one other house in town. Wonder where those other people live. Or is that supposed to be Gary's dad? Like the tech guy. Alright. Daisy! I remember you! Alright. So you just saying Januz is at Grandpa's lab. Okay. I already know that. Big map of Kanto. Now this would be useful. I'm sure it will be. Okay, let's take a quick look around. I think that I've seen everywhere he could be in town already. Oh, actually, that's flash something. Alright, Charon's house. Yeah, he's not in town. Let's go see if he's up. Alright.
Hey, wait! Don't go out! It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me.
Now this music is new. I like it though. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting.
Jaina's? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Charon. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose.
Hey, Gramps! No fair, what about me?
Be patient, Jaina's. You can have one too.
Okay, yeah, let's get into our trainer ID thing. What we're going to be doing is, see that ID number in the upper right? Last digit there determines what Pokemon we'll be gathering. If it's 1 through 3, it's the first Pokemon. If it's 4 through 6, it's the second Pokemon. And obviously 7 through 9 is the last one, with 0 being, I believe, Trainer's Choice. So it's a 4, which means we get the middle one. Oh, what's this? Oh, can I get a signature on here, or is this for stamps of some kind? Either way, 4, so we're getting the middle one. Alright, please be Bulbasaur or Squirtle. Bulbasaur would be ideal because he can take on Brock and Misty, which would get 2 of the 8 gyms locked down right away. Okay, Squirtle's not bad. We'll struggle a little bit with Misty if we can't get a grass type or an electric, but at least we won't be at a disadvantage right away. Alright, Squirtle's your choice. It's one worth raising.
So, Charon, you've decided on Water Pokemon Squirtle?
Yeah.
This Pokemon is really quite energetic.
Charon received the Squirtle from Professor Oak. You want to give it a nickname? Well, of course. Okay. It's a boy. It's big, blue, turtley. Yeah. I know it's probably a cliche to give him this name, but I am very fond of the old Gamera movies, even though there are a lot of bad Gamera movies, but they're still fun. And I know this guy's gonna be like huge in the long run, so it's a fitting name for the long run. Gamera it is. I'll take this one then. Oh. He got the Bulbasaur. Almost forgot that the rival always picks the one you're weak to, at least up until you get to Sword and Shield, I believe, and then suddenly the rival for that game chooses the one weak to your Pokemon and thinks that using nothing but status moves will be the great go. That was weird. Anyway. Alright. Wait, Charon, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Rival Jainas would like to battle. Sent out Bulbasaur. He looks so cute.
Oh, for Pete's sake, So pushy as always. Charon, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you?
Oh no, I'm very experienced, but you're probably gonna tell me anyway. Yeah, Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other, drop their HP to 0 to win, and yeah, let me get to showing how it goes. Okay, and then I believe I read this. I think it's you press the no, not the help system. There was a button I could push to. No. Okay. Hey, there was supposed to be a button that told me what the moves did, but I'm just going to assume Tail Whip lowers defense, maybe. I know Growl lowers attack. Alright, lowering the foe's stats will put you at an advantage. Provided they don't also know the thing. Plus, he got a first hit in, so I might barely be... Ooh, that's actually pretty good damage. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle. Well, that and, like you said, status effects. Oh! What was that? I think he dropped me down to... by only 2 before... This is why we got the potion. Yeah, I know about items. You don't need to tell me about this. I wouldn't have gone here if I didn't already know. Alright, 10 points. Keep your eye on... Yeah, it will faint if it drops to 0. Didn't you already say that? Man, you really are getting senile in your old age. Ooh, that was great damage. Okay, so even if he crits, I think I can still win now, thanks to the heal. So let's just keep going. Ooh, wow. Yeah, you are done. I have full Bulbasaur fainted. Gamera gains 67 points. Nice, full level already. Oh. Actually, I skipped over the stat increase a moment. Gotta remember not to do that in the future. Gonna be important to figure out who to give things. But unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon. Oh, nice, $80. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Charon, Gramps, smell you later. Yeah, he said the thing! Hey, you have anything to say about your grandson trying to beat me up? Charon, raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. Has to battle for it to grow. Well, not necessarily, but it is the most efficient way. At least till I can get to a place where you can buy rare candies, but I think that's limited to the casino, I think, for you earn it as a prize or points. Either way, now there's tall grass here, which obviously a Pokemon can be found in it, like Oak said, but we don't have Pokeballs, so for the moment we are going to be ignoring the rule of you can only capture the first one you see until we actually get a Pokeball. Once we can capture a Pokemon, that rule does come into effect. Hi, what do you say? I work at a Pokemart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Oh, nice. Free potion. Got another? Please come see us if you need Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. I like that, actually. They had the foresight to, you know, explain where you were going to get the Pokeballs so you can actually go there, rather than just keep wandering and wondering how you catch them. Alright, we got Pidgey. It's level 3. I should be able to handle it. Yeah. It only took about 3 points of damage off my Squirtle. Oh, Gamera. Oh yeah, it's nice. Might be enough for another level. Almost. Do 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 do. See those ledges around the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. Good to know. Love this music. Okay, so I think straight up is clear. No, would have had to gone to the right just a little bit. Ooh, Rattata. This one might actually be tricky. These guys can actually pack a bit of a punch when they want to. And when I miss... Ooh, dropped my... It's okay, we'll risk one hit if he does too much damage. Alright, 5's not bad. Although, if I can't beat him really quick, I will... Yeah. We need to heal. A crit will kill right now. And the fact that they're usually pretty quick. Oh, nice. Hey, that should be a level. What are you gaining? +2, +1, +1, +1, +2, +1. It's not great, but, you know, any increase is still an increase. Oh, and Bubble. That'll be great for early game, especially against Brock. I love his, this is something I learned way late in my experience with the series, but like, Pokemon get a bonus to their attack power if they use a move that is the same type as the Pokemon. See, battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points, known as PP. To replenish, rest your tired Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. Good to know. Nothing to the left, but to the right. Alright. Okay, first things first. Let's get a heal going. Hey, Nurse Joy. Yeah, I'd love for you to heal. I love how it's all free to heal. In a lot of other RPGs, just resting in bed to get a heal would cost you money. Alright, Pokemon Centers, heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. Well, they don't heal the fainted ones anymore. Make all Pokemon completely healthy. Pokemon Center in every town. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. Receptionist told me so. It's so kind of... Yeah, it's, actually, it's sort of like this one, plasma center I used to donate at. They'd have a computer in the corner you could use to schedule appointments ahead of time after you got done donating. Alright. I don't think there's anything in someone's PC, but it doesn't hurt to check. It also would be nice to make sure how many boxes we got. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I don't know, 14. And how many Pokemon per box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. No, actually, did I start on 1 or start on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yes, so yeah, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 30 Pokemon per box. Times 14. That is somewhere around 312 or so, I think. Yeah. Oh well. No, it'd be around 420. Because it'd be adding an extra 0. Anyway. Okay, no need to move, Pokemon. I've already extracted all the items I can from my PC. What's upstairs? Hi. Terribly sorry, Wireless Club is undergoing adjustment now. Alright, so this is all the Wi-Fi stuff. So yeah, we will not be going to the second floor of a Pokemon Center. Not unless the story tells us that there's something up there. Hello there. Want to know about the 2 kinds of Caterpillar Pokemon? Well, sure, why not? Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. That's something I gotta check. I think that in this remake, Pokemon poisoned won't faint, but at the same time, that's something I don't want to test if I don't have to. So, when... Oh, hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? Well, sure, he's one of the only 5 people in the entire town. His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? I suppose. Alright. Got the parcel, key items. Can I buy anything? Okay, thanks. Please say hi to Professor Oak for me, too. Ah. You're not gonna let me shop until I deliver the package, are you? Okay, what do you got? Got to buy some potions. Never know when your Pokemon will need quick healing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to avoid battles on the way back up here. Oh, and they've got antidotes. That'll be great. Viridian Forest is just past this town. And like you said, it's full of Weedles and a few other Pokemon that I believe have poison status infliction moves. Alright, ledges are going to be a godsend for this. There's one thing I love about the design they did for the game, even in the early versions, is the ledges allow for a quick way to get back down to a previous place without having to go through the various battles. Or the tall grass in general. Here, Oak, got your package.
Oh, Charon, how is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. Must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me?
There you go, now I'm gonna buy some Pokeballs.
Ah, it's a custom Pokeball. Had it on order. Thank you.
Gramps! Almost forgot. What did you call me for?
All right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Charon and Jaina's, take these with you.
Nice, got the Pokedex.
Can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon.
Oh nice, 5 Pokeballs.
Alright, when a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky to make a complete guide on all Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, until I realized that there is over 1,000 of them, so I was like, screw that! But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history.
Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Charon, hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sister. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Charon. Ha 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 ha. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Ah, he's rude. I'm gonna go straight to your place. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help. Thank you for the map, Daisy. You've always been my favorite, well, just favorite in general. I'd say kid, but there's like only you, me, and Jaina's as kids in this town. Well, there's that little kid there, but I don't think she lives here. Honestly, I have no idea who these two people are because they don't live with us and they don't live with Jaina's. Maybe they live in the lab. Either way, we are going to end it right here. And in the next part, we're going to try to catch our first Pokemon. So, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you in the next part. Take care and have a nice day. Bye-bye.